All right, guys, let me get a tag for everybody here. Give me a second to tag everybody up. And we'll get rolling into this one. A full case of Topps Tier 1. Team list is going to be on the right-hand side. Obviously, we're not going to have an overhead camera this time around as I am in Florida still. Get everybody tagged. Hopefully, everybody's having a good night. Sorry for the later break. Like I said, I mean, I'm not even real. I apologize it being later, but I'm not sorry to the sense of I wouldn't trade meeting Boomer and hanging out with Boomer for a little bit to run a break an hour earlier. So, even 2 hours earlier, it is what it is. I'm going to try to start going to the National every year and do some more, maybe some shows. So if you guys ever meet me or run into me, by all means, come and say hi and bullshit. I'm not like some of these other guys that don't give a shit about anything but your wallet. I mean, I personally don't give a shit about your wallet, period. Be big, little, tiny, Oompa Loompa sized. Although, man, did you guys see? I don't know if anyone has seen. Speaking of Oompa Loompas, I'm going to get on my soapbox here for 1 second while I finish tagging people. Has anybody seen the new trailer for the new Willy Wonka movie? Because in all honesty, man, how are they letting them do CGI for the Oompa Loompas, taking little people out of jobs, man? Taking their jobs from CGI. What is that? I was going to say the Oompa Loompas look like they're tiny in that movie. Like they look like the size of a parrot. I don't think I'm okay with that. Kind of jacked up if you ask me. Sorry, I've just been seeing that trailer around a lot lately. And I just feel like they're disrespectful to the well, in general, I think it's ridiculous for the size of the Oompa Loompas being that little, but in general, I think it's disrespectful for not casting. I mean, maybe they still do and then CGI them to be smaller, but I don't know, man. I feel like you could still get like a whole actual grouping of Oompa Loompas. I mean, whatever, I guess, man. I don't understand. According to the internet, guys, only big breakers hit good cards. So I'm sorry, I'm not a big breaker. We're not allowed to hit any good cards tonight. Let's say only the big guys like Leighton get hits out of Tier 1. Guys like me don't get to pull nice cards. I don't know if people seen the post about that. Those posts always crack me up, man. They're always some of my favorite to read. They are always hilarious to me. But yeah, let me pull this up. Ooh. They are always hilarious to me. All right, let me get this on the other side of me where it's naturally at, and as you guys can see, it's 12 boxes. It's gonna be. We'll show you how the box looks before I get into opening them up. It's gonna be 3 boxes. We have 2 autograph relics, or 2 autograph relics. 2 autographs and 1 relic, so 3 cards total. A lot of boxes do have an extra relic or autograph in there, if I'm just being honest. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, just even in the first case we had opened, and we had quite a few. Good luck to everybody, though. Hopefully we get a nice case. I was just making a joke because people were complaining about there not being or complaining that Leighton hit a couple bat knobs in a couple cases. I mean, it happens. It's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. We're going to start off with Alec, the minor leaguer Manoah, 268 out of 400. I joke. I actually have like too big of an Alec Manoah collection to where like I'm not even proud of it. The fact that this man went back down to the minor leagues is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. With 268 out of 400 going to the Blue Jays. So we're going to get Justin Steele. Be a 15 out of 299. And that's going to go to the Cubbies. And who got the Cubs in this one? Looks like it's going to be Mitch on the Justin Steele, the All-Star. And then we got the JT Realmuto for Pop Time. 24 out of 25 on the pseudo orange for the Philadelphia Phillies. And I don't want to misspeak. I think this is Philip Lemons, but I'm not sure. Nope. It is not. It is the new man, Cam Hanna. Nice start for you, buddy. JT Realmuto, the Gold Glover. Definitely has some good pop time. Looks like we're going to get Corbin Carroll, 125 out of 400. Just going to get some of these. Let me see if I can get something to. I don't even have a blocker card. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I can just. You guys can't tell exactly. I'll just put them to the side a little bit so you can't tell exactly what they are, even though the camera is not. The only way I could fix this camera was to not have it all the way down. Anyways, Corbin Carroll to the Diamondbacks on the memorabilia. We have Christopher Morel. Be a 70 out of 99. Going to the Cubbies. The Cubbies having a good start for Mitch. That's who has them, right? Yeah, Mitch Swegman. Nice start on the Justin Steele and then Christopher Morel. And then we're going to have a Bo Naylor, 9 out of 299 going to the Guardians. That's also Mitch. So Mitch having a good first couple boxes. We do have a mixer still up. I have a case of Select. I'd prefer not to bring that case sealed back home with me. So how about we get that filled. As a treat, I did bring some Leaf Trinity and we can get that Select filled up. We have Oswald Peraza on the 175 out of 400. I know how much you guys love some Trinity. Going to the Yankees. We got Tim Raines. It's going to the Expos, which is the Nationals. Tim Raines, 22 out of 149. We have Oscar Gonzalez, 78 out of 299 for the Guardians. Oscar Gonzalez still a young guy. So is Bo Naylor. The Guardians, man, they could be really good as some of these guys develop even better as professionals than they played in the minors. Because a lot of the dudes played pretty good in the minors in general. Oh, we got an extra autograph here. I'm going to bring David Ortiz. Extra autograph. I get to keep the best one, right, guys? I'm joking. 2 Morels, a Steele, Realmuto, Bo Naylor, Tim Raines, and Oscar Gonzalez are the autographs. We have a 63 out of 99 on the Ortiz for the Twins. We have Vespi On the 52 out of 299 for the Orioles. Nice that he gets a solo card. Doesn't have to be all doubled up with the other guy that's a rookie. We're going to have Derek Hall, 63 out of 299 for the Phillies. And then for the Braves, 14 out of 25 on the gold. Ink. Michael Harris II. I vote to keep this one for myself as the extra autograph in the box. Nice hit here for the Braves. I believe Joseph Bryson beat everybody out with the Braves. I know whenever he's determined to get in a break, he normally gets in there pretty quick. So I believe that's Bryson. I didn't look at the list. I'm just making an assumption based on what I remember. I have Tom Glavine on the memorabilia, 128 out of 400. We're going to have another big guy, Juan Soto, 9 out of 10 going to the Padres. On the Soto for the Padres. Nice little hit right there. We'll take Naylor off the thing too. For the Angels, we have a 31 out of 299 Stefanik. Padres are Chuck Kratz. Say good old Chuck Nasty. His Soto collection has expanded tenfold since being in the group. I'll tell you that much. Guy's like a Soto magnet. Chuck gets the Padres as Soto's coming. Let's start calling him by his government name, Charles. Keeps getting all them hits. We're going to have Verdugo, 104 out of 400. Going to the Red Sox. Verdugo. For the Dodgers, getting JB on the board, James Outman, 166 out of 299. Nice Outman. We'll see if he plays a little bit better after being getting a whole year to figure out adjustments and stuff. We got 241 out of 249. Joey Wendell. Solid first name. Going to the Marlins. And get a 174 out of 299 Shohei Ohtani on the memorabilia. Got Kyle Stowers on a 151 out of 299. Anybody that has any Kyle Stowers, I would hold him. He's either going to get traded next year or there's a good chance he could be in the outfield somewhere. Or he has a really good swing. I mean, him and Kierstad should, in my opinion, be the corner outfielders, and Hayes move to center field and get rid of Mullins, but I don't think they'll do that. Next autograph, we have a 134 out of 299, Alek Manoah. Already talked about him. Has a lot of upside potential, I guess. I don't know, man. You couldn't figure it out. I think the Blue Jays need to get rid of him. I think the Blue Jays need to move on from him and Nate Pearson, and I bet you they both end up being really good. Oh, baby. We either got a thick patch or we got a lot of cards in this one. Yeah, buddy. We got both. 4 cards and a thickie. Gotta love it. It's about to be an Astro that's about to have a giant hard on. Who's an Astro? Did someone that get the Astros an Astros fan? Say it's Brian Lovelace has him. I don't think he's a Stros fan, but 22 out of 99. This is why Jeff Mercado should just get in breaks. I was going to say we'll save this one for a little bit. We're going to have Jose Ramirez, 4 out of 25. On the gold ink, J-Ram, one of the best. So underrated. Where I was throwing off the feng shui. We got my man Burdick. Going to the Marlins, 116 out of 299. Hold on, I gotta go grab a thicker top loader. I've been bringing 180s in the bag. I threw all the 180s in my suitcase, so let me go grab one. I don't know if anybody's from Florida. I'll message Brent on down here and see if he wants to get lunch or dinner, but I got to figure out it. There's actually an old man that went to my high school that has a 50% ownership of one of the LCSs down here in Orlando. I got to figure out which one it is. I'm going to get some more 130 points if we're going to keep breaking the rest of the tier 1. All right. Our first one of tier 1 is going to be steroid-infused bat knob of Jeff Bagwell for the Houston Astros, the 101 with the big old number 5 on the knob. I don't know if he chewed on it some. Definitely looks a little broken in. I know, guys. He never officially did steroids, but we all know he definitely gained a whole extra version of himself. So, if Sammy Sosa and Barry Bonds did steroids, even though they never got caught, this guy did them too. I mean, look at how skinny he is in this picture. And then you go look at him 5 years later. He looks like he should be a bodybuilder. Nice Jeff Bagwell, 101, bat knob. Yeah, Jeff's not going to be happy when he finds out. He's going to blame me for never giving him Astros hits and giving them to other people. Sorry, but that's why I had to get up and go get the, probably saw who that autograph was because I didn't do a good job of hiding it this time. But that's a nice one for the Diamondbacks and 316 out of 400. I can't remember who grabbed the D-bags. The D-bags who grabbed the Diamondbacks this time around. It's going to be Ahmad Rosario for the Guardians on the memorabilia. Oh, boy. Jeff just joined. No one tell him. We got Christopher Morel on the 343 out of 400. He did. Austin, you're not supposed to tag the guy if you don't want to tell him. You got Christopher Morel, 343 out of 400. We got Patrick Wisdom for the Cubs on the 112 out of 299. My man's had too many of those Midwestern lagers. No, just we had a 211 out of 299, Gabriel Moreno. You know what? Somebody said that it was one of the worst trades in Blue Jays history. I still don't think it was the worst trade in Blue Jays history. I still think Dalton Varsho is a hell of a player. How are you supposed to know that Gabriel Moreno is going to be the stud that he has become? I mean, there's no way to predict that, dude. Like, especially when you already have two catchers, there's just no way. Plus Varsho catches, like, I don't know. I also think Moreno's development would have been super curbed because he wasn't going to start over Denny Jensen. We have Chris Bryant, 379 out of 400. Well, I mean the Tatis trade, right? I mean James Shield. That was a. People thought that when the White Sox made that trade that they were going to literally that the White Sox ripped off the Padres with the James Shield trade, and then you go look and it ends up being Tatis. 34 out of 99 on the Rizzo to the Yankees. We have another Derek Hall. I don't like to see two of these guys in the same case. We got 293 out of 299. The last two boxes here. Hey man, if there's a way to predict things, the Pirates would still trade away all their best players because they would know they couldn't pay them. We're gonna have a 177 out of 199 on the Devers for the Red Sox. We're going to have Frank Thomas on the 36 out of 50. Nice hit here for the White Sox and Mitch. We're going to have the Freeman, Tyler Freeman, not Freddie. I think it's Tyler, right? Yeah, Tyler. I was just making sure it wasn't Taylor. 239 out of 299. For the Guardians. The Guardians have had a nice volume break. Well, I guess the J-Ram, too. I forgot the J-Ram's up there. The J-Ram actually makes the break a lot better than just volume. This looks like it's going to be a thick. He's going to have 4 cards in it at least. Four cards. We got Walker Buehler on the 371 out of 400. Cody, I seen you just popped in here. Did you guys end up winning today? We got 30 out of 200 on the Mariano Rivera. There has not been any ALCS champs, man. I'm sorry. And we're going to have a Nomar Garcia Parra on the 18 out of 149 for the Cubs. And we're going to finish it off with a Kuis. 17 out of 299. Luis, I believe. No, Jose, not Luis. Jose. I thought it was an L, but that's clearly some sort of jacked up J. Going to the Royals. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. I'll just go through all the cards. I mean, it's only so many. It's fine. Mariano Rivera on the memorabilia. Why Freeman is. Why are these guys in the autograph pile, Joey? All right. Walker Buehler, Devers. I'm going to have Bryant. Morel out of 400. Rosario out of 400. Fisk on the bat memorabilia out of 99 for the Red Sox. Ohtani out of 199. Verdugo out of 400. Glavine out of 400. Ortiz out of 99. Peraza out of 400. Carroll out of 400. And Manoah out of 400. Getting into the autographs, we're going to have Derek Hall out of 299. Tyler Freeman out of 299. Kuas out of 299. Rizzo out of 99. Wisdom out of 299. Burdick out of 299. Steele out of 299. Out of 299, Manoah. Stowers out of 299. Wendell out of 249. Outman out of 299. Stefanik out of 299. And we're going to have Naylor out of 299. Tim Raines out of 149. Hall out of 299. Vespi out of 299. And Oscar Gonzalez out of 299. And we're going to have Nomar Garciaparra out of 149. We're going to have JT Realmuto 24 out of 25. We're going to have a 9 out of 10 Juan Soto. Christopher Morel on the 70 out of 99 on the patch auto. Frank Thomas on the 36 out of 50. Moreno out the 211 out of 299. Jose Ramirez 4 out of 25 on the gold ink. Michael Harris is second, 14 out of 25 on the gold ink. Then the 101 bat knob, Jeff Bagwell, going to the Astros and Brian Lovelace. And that's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. You guys have a good night. I will update the other tier 1. I'm pretty sure it's close to being filled. If it does fill tonight before like 11:30, I'll break it. Only because I got to be up early to go drive back to play softball. But I appreciate y'all as always. Like I said, there's a few breaks that are open. I'll try to update them some. For some of the stuff that's been open for a while, I'll start to do some discounts, so hopefully that pushes it closed. As always, guys, I really appreciate you. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to have this group, so I will catch y'all later.